Hello and welcome to the, end of round 5 for the 2009-2010 season. The ANA YouTube show. You've got myself, Adam Kane, and Adam Nicholson.
How are you, Adam?
I'm well, mate. How are you after the weekend?
Oh, look, obviously a bit disappointed. Obviously we couldn't get the points, but in saying that, there are a lot of positives that came out of it. So, Brad Lovell scoring his debut century in Longmuir Shield was fantastic to be part of, and I think we put on 200, which I think I've actually been a part of as well. So it was enjoyable. It was really enjoyable game. Yeah.
Just to recap, Bentley A&A had a bad day on week 1, where we allowed Bentley Uniting to make 5 for 326. It was very unlikely to chase that result, but we actually put ourselves in a winning position, being 1 for 213 with about 15 overs to go.
Yeah, we were. We were in a really good position, but obviously Surridge bowled well at the end, and the guys, they panicked a little bit. I think we lost probably 9 or 8 for
9 for 80 runs.
Yeah, 9 for 80 runs, which in any whether you're chasing or setting a total is not good enough. So, but again, we dropped 5 or 6 catches the week before. We dropped Zayo, made 100, and I think we dropped him about 3 times. And we dropped Turner, who made 57 on about 20 as well. So, we put ourselves in that position. So hopefully we can improve from that and get some points this week.
Yeah, and I guess as we said, Brad Lovell making his first ton for ANA ones. Great result. Great.
He just looked really good, didn't he? I know he gave a couple of chances as well and made the most of it when they gave him they let him off, and he's only going to get better. I think he's 19 years old. I think we had him batting at about 8 last year, and I just think he's forgetting about his bat. He's a very good bowler as well. So he's the package, and he's a good fielder. Except for those 2 catches last
year.
But,
and also, I guess, a bit of a leader in regards to the young guys too.
He is, and I think he was our deputy vice captain last year. So, it was very good to see Brad do that. So hopefully, some of the other younger guys can see that. Look, if Brad can do it, obviously, there's no reason why they can't. So, it's a bit of a challenge to the other guys to step up and do the same.
Yeah, let's just hope that he doesn't lose his phone every week on a Friday night, because. I think it might have made his mind a bit unclear the week before.
Can only make him stronger.
Yeah, and yourself, Adam, 98, just short of the ton.
Yes. Again, you don't really think about making hundreds when you're chasing 320. It's just, obviously the end result's what it was all about. Obviously, just got a bit of a tickle, which was debatable, and if it was picked up. But
I think
what do you do?
Yeah. Anyway, that's cricket's in the book. Washington Park this week, and I guess hopefully we can get ourselves back on track and be 3-all.
Yeah, look, we got a 3. I don't think Brad Dolman, Sherlock, and Morrison available this week, so we've got to bring 3 in, which again gives those other guys a chance to come up and secure a spot. But we've got to go in very positive this game. We're coming off 290 and. I think we're bowling all right, and hopefully we can start getting some heavy scores on the board again and put pressure on Washington Park. I don't think they're doing so well.
Not of late, no. They beat Kingston Heath in round 1, and since then they haven't been able to chalk up a win. So let's hope that that remains after this game. Speaking of opportunities in the twos, I guess a couple of blokes put their hands up after a great result against Bentley Uniting in Woolno Shield. Bentley Uniting they made 270 in the first week with Sticks McCaffrey taking 3 for 70 after his 5 for the week before, and Brodie Lawford also taking 3 wickets. What a result! I mean, A&A passed them 9 wickets down with only 3 balls to go. And that's thankful to a 6 by Joel Gavett to win the game, and he finished on 107 not out.
It's good for Joel. He has been working really hard, and a good thing about Joel making that 100, it's just the little things, like we were doing our warm-up on Saturday, and he and Gilly both jumped in the nets and we're doing throwdowns. So it's good to see that he's doing the little things to try and improve, and obviously the 107s are fantastic. It's probably Joel's first 100 in senior cricket.
It could be, particularly in notable grades anyway.
In Woolno Shield. So, look, it's fantastic. Joel's only young too, so...
Good thing also, I mean, like Joel didn't have the greatest start to the season.
No.
He kept on doing everything right.
Exactly.
And he made 50 last game, and now he's made 100 not out. So I guess his name will be talked about a fair bit when it comes to selection this week. Also, the great Cedric Jance opening the batting, and he scored his second 50 in a row in Woolno Shield. I think Cedric likes it when it gets a bit heated, and a few words were said with Pete Menakis at the other end. So Cedric came back to the club rooms on Saturday night with blood all over his shirt after copping a ball in the mouth.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So yeah, no, he loves that stuff, Cedric. So good on him. And Brodie Lawford batting at 3 after taking 3 wickets on week 1. He made 49. So well done to Brodie, who's continually doing the good things in Woolno Shield. So yeah, great result for those twos.
Well, the twos are what, sitting
3 and 2 now,
yeah.
so they're just out of the 4. So and all these young guys who are making names for themselves. Darcy McCaffrey again, fantastic to see Sticks getting some rewards in Woolno. The club's going well.
It's just a shame we can't get our full quota of players on the field for 1s and 2s because it'd just be it would be in a very good position.
Yeah, 3 unavailabilities this round. Just when we're just starting to get back in action. Third 11 also had a tight win. They defended 5 for 265 with Dylan Jance and Jack Morrison getting back in the runs. Dylan and Jack played most of last season in the 2s. And besides 1 or 2 knocks each, they struggled. And they've, worked their way back, getting into form in the 3rds, and they made 140 runs together. Last week. Sorry, sorry, this is this coffee. Dylan Jance top scoring with 74 and Jack Morrison making 62, so well done to those guys. Sammy Wolf smashing runs again as he's been doing of late, making 45, and Simon White at the end, 29 not out. They made 5 for 265, and they got Washington Park all out for 260. So a 5-run win to the boys with Andrew West taking the spoils with 4 for 67. So another good win for those boys as well.
And they must be...
They're 4 and 1.
Yeah, 4 and 1. Okay.
So they're second on the ladder in D grade.
That's very good.
E grade, unfortunately, our fourths are not having the greatest of years. I think when we get to the 4th, 5th, and 6th, this is a symptom of the fact that we've had a lot of people unavailable week in, week out, and the 4ths haven't won a game after winning the E grade flag last year. They're currently winless and. Chasing 153, we were all out for 92. Unfortunate result for our boys. So Greg Pressey top scoring with 31. Besides that, not much to talk about. Desi taking 3 wickets. And I guess the highlight too from that perspective is Alex Pelly bowling, 5 or 6 overs and taking 2 for 24. Alex is a up and coming leg spinner, 16 years old, and hopefully he can continue on and learn from the senior guys.
Well, I think that if that's the case with the 4s, hopefully the club just obviously puts the kids into these grades and gives them a fair crack.
Yeah, look, I think guys like Steve Galileos and Ben Biggs, they're all learning from these guys. Some tough initiation somewhat, but hopefully if they stick at it, they'll be much better for it. The 5ths had an unfortunate result as well because a couple of blokes didn't show up on week 2, so chasing 228 we're all out for 140. Tim Caddison taking 3 wickets on week 1, Paul Knight taking 3 wickets, as did Keith McPhee. And as mentioned, Tim Caddison playing in the 5ths because he was unavailable week 2, was able to bat a few overs at the end of week 1 and he top scored with 38. And Matty Withers finishing on 29. Good result for a kid in the under 14s. And he made second top score and he's really shown a lot of fight for Matty. So well done to him.